because of my plastic surgery failure when I was 27 years old. This video is a bit long, so please like or comment before watching it. Hi everyone, today I would like to talk about how to drink. You probably think you know how to drink. You don't think about it, you just do it, right? Every day, so many times per day, we drink something. But if you haven't thought of how to drink in your life yet, probably you might be drinking wrong, swallowing wrong. So let's talk about it. The reason why I say swallowing, correct, better drinking posture, swallowing movement is important is it engages the tongue. You guys know I'm all about tongue. And the reason why you might not be able to do the mewing, correct tongue posture, whatever your face is resting, might be you're not using the tongue enough for swallowing. So the tongue becomes weak and then sag. In other words, if you use your tongue in better way for daily facial activities such as swallowing, and then you use the muscle, tongue muscle fully, then you will train this tongue muscle. So it'll be easier for you to do mewing. Now let's talk about 3 movements for better swallowing or drinking movement. Let's do it. Number 1, body posture. When there's a drink or food, same thing too. We tend to move our head forward to reach the item like this. Like this. Like chin tension and bad neck posture. That's not good. Instead, you want to bring your drink to you so that you keep good body posture. You keep your head above your butt. So drink comes to you instead of you go to the drink. And the reason why I say when you drink chin tension is not good is this is overworking muscle, red muscle. That means this one is downward motion. This is overworking downward usually. So if you keep doing the and then training this already overworked muscle downward, it's gonna get worse. And downward means sag the skin, sag the face. You're gonna get more saggy face, undefined jawline. I don't want to do that. That's why try not to use this muscle.
The tape forces my mouth to be in the proper posture, so my mouth feels a lot better.
The sleep score becomes 80.
I feel like my nose had a shower. You feel a sense of cleanliness up through your nasal passages.
My jaw actually feels better when I wake up.
Swallowing technique number 2. When you do this, I say you don't want to do right? So what am I gonna do instead? You want to do but only upper lip. I know. If you do entire thing, orbicularis muscle, this entire donuts muscle, blue is sleeping muscles, red one are overworking muscle, and this is like a donut round like this. So it's easy for you to do but I would like you to do only upper lip like this. Look at this. Instead of everything. This is not pretty. It's not just pretty. But you guys know the logic. But See? Tiny duck movement, duck lip movement. But focus on the upper lip only because this is sleepy muscle. With age, because this is sleepy, the philtrum becomes longer, and upper lip becomes thinner. It pulls back and becomes thinner, and this philtrum becomes longer too, which is not good. So we want to use this muscle every time you swallow. And if you do that, you can keep beautiful fuller lip. But I understand suddenly I'm saying something so different or unique. And you might be wondering, how do you do that? How do you do that? Am I doing correctly or not? And let's do the exercise. If you are facial muscle nerd like me, you want to do this exercise. Not to the center. And then so see, my upper lip moves a little bit because it's round and connected, but try not to move the bottom lip. I'm sorry, upper lip, bottom lip should not be moving. Only focus is only upper lip. Yeah. And I know I have some weird dimple here. It easily causes tension because of my plastic surgery failure when I was 27 years old, and I'm currently 44 years old, so it's a long time ago. I had a chin implant, didn't like it, had it removed, and it kind of got scarred and looking weird things going on since then. So it's not really, I'm not trying to cause tension. In case you might be wondering why I have tension here. Yeah, but it's because of the side effect from the stupid surgery that I did. I shouldn't have done it, but that made me realize that I should have some natural solutions. And then that's how I got interested in face yoga. So it's all good now. Anyway, you do this, and then like 10 times per day. That's it. Then you kind of have feeling here more activation on the upper lip. So it'll be easier for you to Can you? By the way, if you use water bottle, if you like water bottle tends to force yourself to do which is not good. That's why I prefer to drink something on a big cup like this, so that you don't have to do thing. But this one, because the lid here is smaller, so you kind of have to do thing. So be careful. If you're conscious about upper lip every time you swallow, you are doing the activation training, which leads to results in fuller lips, shorten philtrum, and it kind of activate the upper face, not lower face. If you're conscious about upper lip every time you swallow, you are doing the activation training, which leads to results in fuller lips, shorten philtrum, and it kind of activate the upper face, not lower face. Number 3. This is the most important thing. I introduced the 3 steps in the order, but this is the most important thing. Mewing swallow. If you don't know what mewing tongue posture is, please watch our mewing 101 video. It's the basic. It's the most important thing. This content is a little bit more advanced for mewers who already know what mewing and trying. Anyway, when you swallow, this is upper teeth, and this is your palate, and this is your tip of the tongue. So you open your mouth, you get the water, and then tip of the tongue is on the spot. Spot means right behind upper teeth, like this. And then when you swallow, you want to do like flat mewing swallow. Are you able to do this? 1, 2, 3, and swallow like this. I mean, it's not, tongue is more like this, not like this, but 1, 2, 3. Can you do that? Let's say, everyone, if you have water, or if you don't have any water, you can try with saliva. But just so you know, saliva is easier for you to do this. With real water, do tiny amount, as little as saliva, to start with this practice. Then you increase the amount later. But everyone get the water. So step 1, water come to you. Step 2, try to activate upper lip. And then step 3, I cannot do this because I'm speaking, but you tiny amount of, hold it, don't drink it, don't swallow, hold it, and then mewing flat swallow. Can you do that? The reason why I really think it's so important is this is a correct way to, better way for the tongue, correct tongue movement. So every time you do, you are using the tongue muscle fully. So the tongue will be more elastic, tongue will be more stronger, tongue will be more stretchy when it's needed. So it's easier for you to mew. It's easier for you to keep your tongue up and flat whenever your face is resting. Again, the reason why your tongue was or is your tongue is weak. Your tongue is too tight. So we need to use it, stretch it. We need to use it. We have so many exercises you can do, but the basic thing is in your regular facial activities, which is swallowing, drinking. And by the way, when I say swallowing, this applies to solid food as well, not just for liquid, but solid food. Whatever you swallow, you want to do this 1, 2, 3 step. If you are advanced mewer, you can try this exercise. So let's first with saliva to make things easier. Get the saliva, but don't swallow it because we're gonna swallow together at the same time. So get the saliva here, massage the saliva gland or whatever you can do to create more saliva, and then smile. Then thumb is in the mouth. Tongue up, mewing, and then swallow. You didn't see anything. You should not see too much movement on the neck when you do that. And this was super easy. Maybe you could do it. Let me know if you can do this easily or not. In general, I think it's easy. I don't know. Maybe not easy for you. I don't know. But it's very easy for me. But because the amount was very small. But when you try water, it's not easy. It might not be easy. So let's get this time tiny amount of water and then hold it. Don't swallow yet. Please wait for my instruction. You get the water. Were you able to swallow with tongue up and try not to bite your thumb? In general, if this is hard for you, people try to do try to close the mouth because that means you're using the other muscles, not the tongue enough. So if you can do this, easily swallow without biting this thumb, that means you're using the tongue muscle fully, which is very good job. But if you cannot do that, this is a great practice. Yep. So try to get the tiny amount of water and then hold it. When you hold it, remember this spot, tip of the tongue is in the spot, and then hold it like this. Then you swallow with mouth open. With mouth open. When you swallow real drink, I mean not real drink, but whenever you're in your regular life, you don't have to do this. You want to keep your mouth closed when you swallow. Yep, that's correct. But just for the purpose of practice, try to keep the mouth open. Let's do it again. I realized if I smile, it's easier. Before I didn't know this, so I was having a hard time. But if I smile, it's easier. So let's try to a little bit smile. And if you can do this very easily, you want to do another advanced version, which is without finger. So you're gonna get water again, tiny amount. See, my mouth tried to close a little bit, but I hang in there. This is the most difficult one. Let me do it again. Let's do it again, everyone. So you wanna, if you have mirror, you can check it, but you should not see a lot of movement in the mouth, not the mouth, throat or neck. If you see a lot of movement like this, that means you are using throat, neck, and shoulder muscles for swallowing, which you should not be doing. That means you're not using the tongue fully, right? So you wanna use tongue muscle. Focus on the tongue muscle, and other muscle should not be using. A bad example, like some people might be doing Dao muscle, depressor muscle. This is the one who creates jiao and saggy face. Yeah, see, it's connected. So if you're using neck muscle, you might be doing this even when you swallow like this. I can swallow like this if I have to. I don't want to do it, but yeah, so don't. Check your swallowing. Focus is the tongue, not any other muscles should be moving. By the way, there's one topic, very, no one talk about it. Very few people talk about it, but I think it's important to know is when you swallow, your upper teeth and lower teeth are clicking, touching, or not. So some dentist or some medical professional says, keep it open because every time you click, it's causing tension. Unnecessary tension can lead to TMJ pain or jaw pain or things. So should not be touching even when you swallow. But some dentists, some medical people say should be clicking to stabilize the jaw. I'm not talking about the resting face. I'm talking about swallowing, the teeth posture. Please let me know if you have any opinion. In my personal opinion, I used to click. I was clicking until someone asked me. I didn't really think about it. And I noticed if my head is down, slouchy, bad posture, I have to click when you swallow. But if my head is above, keep good body posture, I don't have to click it. Tongue is up, so kind of lifting up, so I can easily keep space, tiny space between upper and lower teeth, which I think is better for me. But, this is a bit fun, a little bit controversial theory or something. So I would love to hear you if you know anything about it. But let me know if you can do this or not without clicking the upper and lower teeth or not.
By the way, did you guys know that we have Coco Face Yoga daily courses? It's the most organized face yoga routine that you can try on daily basis, Monday to Sunday.
Now let's summarize all the 3 movements for better swallowing. So you fully use the tongue to strengthen it, and it will be easier for you to view tongue posture, keep tongue posture whenever your face is resting. Number 1, instead of you go to the water come to you. Keep good body posture. Number 2, use upper lip. I know this is a bit advanced, so don't worry about it if it's too much trouble. Good. And try not to do ooh thing, right? Only upper lip focus. Number 3, this is the most important thing. So forget about everything else. If that's too overwhelming, I want you to do 1, 2, 3 thing. This is upper teeth, this is a palate, this is your tongue, tip of the, you get the water and then open your mouth, then hold it, then slowly mewing swallow. And try to do slowly. That makes it easier for you to this 1, 2, 3 step. And we did also exercise. Just like upper lip focus, and every time I do it, lots of people just try to do like to the center and then focus on upper lip. And the second exercise we did was this one. Start with saliva, and if this is too easy for you, use the real water. Be careful not to spill the water. And then smile, though it's easier, makes it easier. And then the most advanced one is without finger. Let me do it again. You see the little bit movement in my mouth and a little bit here, right? This should not be moving so much. Very little movement. The less movement here, the better. Thank you so much for watching. You let me know if you want me to do how to eat version, because this is more more advanced, more steps, but it's really fun and it's important to know because we eat every day, right? So why don't we eat in better way? Use the muscles for the right purpose. Anyway, thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.